Well, this is one of the most painful questions in modern history. Two men, two revolutionaries, two symbols, Fidel Castro and Che Guevara. They fought together, they won together, they changed Cuba together. So then the big question is, why didn't Fidel Castro help Che Guevara when Che was alone, hunted and dying in his last days? Let's slow down and understand this properly. First, we need to go back. In 1959, Fidel Castro and Che Guevara led the Cuban Revolution. They overthrew a dictator. They became heroes across the world. Che was not just a fighter, he was an idea. He believed revolution should spread everywhere. Fidel was different. Fidel believed in protecting Cuba first, and this difference slowly became a problem. After the revolution, Che Guevara became unhappy. He didn't like government offices, long meetings, and state power. He wanted action. So Che made a decision. He left Cuba, first to Africa, then to Bolivia. He wanted to start another revolution there. Now, here is the most important part. Che went to Bolivia secretly. Even many Cuban officials didn't fully know the plan. Why? Because Fidel Castro was under huge pressure. In the 1960s, Cuba was already under US sanctions, under CIA surveillance, and under constant threat. The Central Intelligence Agency was watching Cuba very closely. If Fidel openly helped Che, it would have meant direct confrontation with the US, possible invasion, and total isolation. So Fidel chose survival over expansion. Now let's talk about Che's last days. In Bolivia, things went very wrong. Che expected local support. What he got was betrayal, fear, and isolation. Bolivian villagers didn't join him. The Bolivian army hunted him. The CIA helped track him. By October 1967, Che was captured. Now people ask, why didn't Fidel send soldiers? Why didn't he rescue Che? Well, you see, by then it was too late. Bolivia was thousands of kilometers away. Any Cuban military action would have exposed Cuba internationally. It could have triggered US military action, collapse of Cuba's fragile economy, and possible overthrow of Fidel himself. Fidel knew one thing very clearly: saving Che might destroy Cuba, and Fidel chose Cuba. It was a cold political decision. Even Fidel later admitted Che's death was deeply painful for him. After Che was executed, Fidel declared 3 days of mourning in Cuba. He praised Che as a perfect revolutionary, a moral example, and a symbol of sacrifice. But yes, the truth hurts. Fidel didn't intervene, not because he hated Che, but because their paths had separated. Che believed in permanent revolution. Fidel believed in protecting power once achieved. Now the future lesson. This story teaches us something uncomfortable. Revolutions are not romantic forever. At some point, ideals meet reality, dreams meet power, and friendship meets politics. Che Guevara became a symbol of sacrifice. Fidel Castro became a symbol of survival. Both paid a price, and history remembers them very differently. So when you ask, why didn't Fidel Castro help Che Guevara in his last days? The answer is simple and painful. Because revolutions need dreamers, but governments need survivors.